Morning. Good morning. Make sure everything's working here. Got a little have a little issue going on here. The computer not wanting to cooperate. Not wanting to cooperate. What up, Predator? Jonathan, how's it going? Good morning, Timbo. Let's see here. I'm trying to get everything pulled up here. I don't have anything pulled up. Morning, Marston, Coveper, Discipline Trader. How's it going, Curd? Robert in the house. Got any news today? It's like we had 830 initial jobless claims. What did they do? Nice wick. Existing home sales in 39 minutes. That's 10 a.m. 4-week, 8-week auction, 11:30. 7-year auction at 1. All right. Let's go ahead and get Tweeter pulled up. Tweeter. And I need to get my trading view chart up. Did request my daily payout from Take Profit Trader. However, they have not paid me yet. So there you go. So won't be trading those accounts today unless they pull the money out. That would be nice. Then we would do it. 53.87, 53.77 supports. Man, we actually got the setup that I wanted at 5 a.m. We talked about this on the stream last night. We wanted to see a failed breakdown of the 68 level and a recovery of the 77. I mean, I drew this out last night, and this played out perfectly, man. Look at that. That's exactly what I was looking for the pushback up. 54.05, the magnet. Exactly what Mancini talked about in his newsletter yesterday. Played out to the T. Must reclaim 54.13 in order for us to push up here. It's nice to see a plan work out, even if you didn't capitalize on it, right? 53. See, if 77 fails, we dip to 50. We already got that marked out. 28. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of the idea here. Morning, Tech T. How's it going, Edward? Stay patient. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, Cobra. It's probably a good idea. Mangina. What up, Francis? All right, let's see here. Let's look and see. Make sure I'm not missing anything here. Can't figure out what your bias should be for the day. Mr. Lunary, Trading Mints, good morning. The issue that I have right now is we did tap into that new day opening gap down there, but we did not do it in New York. So I don't know if that really is considered the gap fill or gap touch or not. I don't know. So we'll kind of see what we get here. Looking at this trend line here on the 5-minute, looks okay. Really have to close below 800 for that to work. So I'm leaning towards bullish, but I don't really know. Can I call it my PA trade? Huh? I mean, I do call it out usually, but you know, it just happens when it happens or whatever. So, yeah, Take Profit Trader did not take out the. They didn't take the money out though, so there's that. That's the only thing I don't like about the daily payouts is when they don't take the money out, kind of sitting here holding the bag. Sitting here holding the bag. Let me get this other chart pulled up. So I have the one up, but I don't have the other one up. Let me do that. Put it on Sim. Make sure we select the right chart. Yeah, that's good. So if we break this, this trend line, I might consider a short going into open. We'll see. Do we see 18,900 at the open? I mean, it's possible. It's definitely possible. Post a video on Discord. Yeah, I need to check it out, Kurd. There was another one I should have. I was supposed to check out yesterday too, and I forgot. In another Discord, completely forgot. Let me mark these levels out on this. This really could dump it open. I mean, like you know, it's hard to say here, but it could go either way. You have room down to the 790. The only thing I don't like is 805 is support. Do you have room between here and 805? I mean, 22 points. I don't know, Design. I don't know what he was telling you. He said, maybe you misinterpreted my doggy bark. I told you to go short. Gold was ripping lower. It ripped up and then, yeah, it pulled back there. Yeah, it did. Kind of chopping overnight. Kind of chopping. All right, we got 2 minutes till open here. Just going to kind of watch and see what happens. We'll see what happens. That's all we can really do. Getting a little volatility here. Volatility. Inverse max. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Went long and decided to see if it only goes up. Turns out gold does not only go up. Yeah. I don't know if anything only goes up. I mean, he's certainly looking bullish. Install new quant tower. You kind of place orders via chart. Right click now. Kind of nice. Oh, can you? Where? I did the update, but I don't know. Nothing really looks different to me. I'll have to look at it, John, see what I'm at. Coming in open, so we'll wait less than a minute here. We shall wait. Yes, pushing up here, 54.10s. Next level up there, 54.13. Trying to push to the moon. Got the overnight high. Sitting up there. Yeah. This looks like it's probably the draw. Kind of that 960 level. I'm just looking at that there. On the 5-minute. Log on to this bullishness cross. Gross. Yeah. Alright, let's see if we push here. Again, I got 960 up there. See if we hold that 820 area or not. Or if we actually rip through it. Kind of be the question. Pulling back there, 50s. $878 is 50% fib. Nice. We're right there at it, basically. All right, I jumped in long over here on one funded. Go ahead and lock in 5 points, 6 points there. Looking for 30 for the run into the 90 here. Trail this up. All right, there we go. That's that trade for the day on that one. Up $415 on that funded account there. Just a little pullback into the 9 on the 5-minute. Kind of held. Nice reaction off of it. We're able to just jump in there quickly. What up, Trader Oracle? How you doing? Look at the Jones. I can't, Kurt. I don't know. Just, you know. So, I like just looking at the ES. ES kind of tested that 54.05 there on that pullback, too. That's why I jumped in there. So got that one trade done on that funded account. We're just looking for one more trade on our other funded accounts, and we'll be golden for today. I did not activate those 5 apexes yet. Probably just going to start those out fresh on Monday. It's kind of the idea, maybe. So, well, yeah, Room, I hit the button and then it bounced so fast. I mean, I did pull it over right away. That was the other funded account. Just a single funded account. So, we're up on this eval from overnight, $1,577. We're going to be trading micros on this. Could get a starter position here on the micros. Really could. Feels like we push into the 960, but very similar to what I just did. Can have the stop here, 850, 845 area, but hold above 710's best long. All right, ES is losing the 54.05 here. Let's see if that reclaims or not. If it reclaims, I'll jump in long. If it loses it, we're going to sit it out and see what happens at the trend line. All right, this is on an eval here. So I'm going to go 3 micros here. I may add into it. It might have just tricked me there. Push back above 05 for just a moment. Sell one there at 900. Sell another one at the 910 area. And we'll hold for glory to 960. We'll see how that works. Like that the ES reclaimed 54.05 here, expecting a squeeze. We're up 10 points here. If we hit 90, I'll go stop to break even. Oh, did we hit 90 there? Oh, we actually did. I should have went stop to break even there. I didn't even notice it. It just wicked up and then stopped. We will go stop. Put our stop in down below that wick. Sweeps the low of that wick. We don't want to be involved. We're thinking shorts has been in range. I mean, could be Mr. Lunary. That's why we got the 5-minute drawn out here. If we lose this trend line, then we will be looking for shorts at that point. But if we hold the trend line, we'll still be looking for bullish entries up to 960. This is just an eval here. ES kind of peaky booed back below the 54.05. I don't love that. Yeah, there's not much news today. We do have some 10 a.m. new, existing home sales, but really not much news other than that to talk about. Yeah, ES lost to 54.05, so we could just be looking for shorts here. Really could just be looking for shorts. Might kill this here. Save a few bucks. See if the ES can reclaim 54.05 or not. Nope. All right, I'm going to get out of that. Save myself a few dollars. It might still go, but not loving it. And now it wants to reclaim after I kill it. You dirty girl. You dirty girl. Pork chops. Pork chops in the house. All right, looks like I could long this here again. Worse entry, though, now. It's going to go. That sucks. I should have probably trusted my stop there. I do that sometimes. It drives me crazy. Where I don't trust my stop. That would be target. Well, target number one was, what, the whole number here? 99. $99, 10, and then 60. What up, Dylan? So he had the right idea on that trade. I don't know. I thought I was saving myself a few dollars. You're never saving yourself money when you close it and you don't trust your stop. You're never saving yourself money there because then this always happens. Look at her go. Look at her go. So there's target number one. Do I re-enter here? I don't know. I'm going to. Might just trap myself there again. That's called excellent trading. That's what that's called. If you guys didn't know. If you guys have never heard of that, it's excellence in trading. Just kind of chopping here. I mean, it is dipping below 54.05, but it is recovering it here. The ES pops at 13. We get a nice little boner candle to the upside here. New 5-minute candle opening in less than a minute here. This next push through the whole number should push us into the 915, 920 area. Really should. Should. Did not push above that 18,900. Have a feeling elevator is coming. It may. It might for sure, Rob. You never know, right? I mean, you never know. We do have that big gap down below that, like I said, we tapped into overnight, but it doesn't seem to me that that's good enough. 946 is going to be 61%. Yeah, so 950 could be a good target in that area. New candle. Let's see if it pushes us right through there. Nope. Couldn't do it. ES is at the 13 here, attempting to make a new high. Did not do it just yet. All right, we will stop to break even this thing right here. 5401 gap fill. Well, I'm talking about the gap from yesterday. The previous day gap. It's all the way down there at 53, 70, 68 in the, or 77s in that area. So we tapped into it, but we didn't, not in New York. So I don't know if that's considered filled or not. You want the gap to be filled in New York, I think, right? Come on, give us the blast off we're looking for. You can do it. Not really anything on that 1 minute chart since open, just kind of chop. Not even really a single fair value gap on it or anything since open. 950. You think I should take profit at 950 there, Fish Lips? You don't think we can overshoot to the 59s? Let me look. Yeah, you're actually probably right. I think 950 because that is that bridge. That bridge is right there. So let's actually front run that bridge by like a point. Is that bridge right there? So I'm going to front run that bridge by a point there. I do think you could get some drama up here and kind of choppiness before it runs through the 960. So probably is smart to front run it here to a degree or two, right? I think so. Let's go ahead and lock in 10 points here. Can't lose on it, but let's see if we can test that 950. 990 is the measured move. Yeah. I think it makes sense to front run the 50 here. I think after looking at that bridge, where that bridge is located there, it probably makes sense. We have more room up, but sometimes taking the smart profit is better than trying to target higher, Can we go? Kind of running into some problems here at the 40. Let's see if we can push on through there. And there we go. 949 tapped. Probably hits that 59, but, it's just maybe it wouldn't have. You never know. So up $1,624 there after those couple of plays. I think we were up $1,577 coming into the day already, so not a whole lot of profit there, but better than nothing. There we go, hit the 59.75 anyway. Next level up on the ES, 54.28. You actually have a pivot there as well at 26. What up, Idris? 19K would fill the 15-minute gap. Yeah, I didn't even look at today's. Yeah, I guess we do have that up there. $966. Little next little wick up there. We'll be patient here, see what we can find. I should have taken that trade on my Bulenox. I didn't even think about it. What occurred today? You felt like trading Dow Jones, and Dow Jones took a good drop. Nice. Starting a micro short, yeah. I don't think it's a horrible idea, but let me look at the other chart. I mean, yeah, we are approaching that level there. I tend to agree with you. I think you could get like a pushback down into the 40s here. Off that level. Let's see if the ES ran its level yet. It did not. So we do have a bearish SMT right now. That level on the ES is 435. It's at 422 right now. So right now we do have a bearish SMT, but whether or not that holds, I don't know. Tech T sold too early. Yeah. Look for a spot here. I might try a quick short stab myself, but maybe at the maybe at this 19K level. We'll go. Let's take 3 off there, and then we'll try to get a little runner going here. If we can. Oh shit, that's not right. ES finding its way above 28. Might just get smoked here. $15-minute OR set. Take that off at 70. It's 11.5 points, and we'll go break even if we can get that. Stop in the break even there. I'll take that one off there. Gonna go stop to break even. One more surge, then drop. Yeah. Yeah, we have news at 10. How to resist FOMO. Yeah, Yoji, it's one of those things, man. You gotta be able to sit it out. If you miss the move, know that the market's open all day. There's gonna be more moves. The market is open all day long, buddy. And there will be more moves. So stopped out break even on the runner there. Just expected a little resistance in that area. Nothing crazy. We weren't looking for a home run play or anything like that. The party never stops. That's right. Room, yeah, I don't know that you can trade this on TPT. I'm not sure. FOMO kicking in. Got a little bull flag building here on the 1 minute. Not really enough. A 2-bar pullback there. Take a little stab here on this eval. See if we can't get this push up into the whole number. Maybe like the 05s. Stopped out break even. Really did retest that opening range there at the 969 area. That's that 15-minute opening range play if anybody's into that. Oh, they do. Okay, I didn't know that. Room has got to be out of the position 1 minute before and 1 minute after. One minute before and 1 minute after. Thank you, Tio. Ooh, there she goes. I should have held. About to pop that 19,000. Is that the first test? That is the first test of 19K. I could maybe jump in on a little pullback here. I'm going to risk 200. I'm going to risk 200 here on a push through to the 19,010. 87.50. Might get stopped out on it. If I do, no big deal. It's just an eval, but still. So jumping in here. I might take it at 05, to be honest. 07. Let's just take it at 10 points. Let's try it at 10 points. Stop really needs to be down here. But we want to see it hold that 90 and push back through the whole number. The next test of 19,000 probably cracks. There we go. That's what I was thinking. It's kind of what I was thinking there. So what are we at? 1937. Need another $1,000, $1,100 to pass this thing. Not going to try to push the envelope and get there today. I mean, if we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. It's not a big deal, right? Not a big deal, one way or the other. You could maybe go off this wick here for a short later in the day here. We'll see. Let me... Well, there was a 30-second on that pullback. Real small. Pushing up here in 19,010 area. Oh, goodness. Well, we're just waiting here. Do we hold the 19,000 level now? I don't know. Kind of looks that way, huh? 5440. Next level up. Let's see. Protect gains, leave a runner. 5446. $54 68 to 75 above. Just marking out some levels. Pulling back there. Little bounce there off 54.28 on the ES. Peter loves the shorts. Any news? Not really. We have a 7-year bond auction at 1. I don't think that does much. 4-week, 8-week bill auction at 11:30. It's not going to do much. Not really anything else. We got 10 a.m. news, so we do have news in 4 minutes. Forgot about that. But yeah, we do have news in 4 minutes. Other than that, not really. Other than that, not really. This thing's trying to go. I don't really see any reason for it to drop, but we'll see what the news brings us. We'll see what the news brings us. We'll wait for it and watch. 3 minutes till the news here. Existing home sales. I don't know if it moves it very much, but may do something. Yes, looking very bullish here. Holding every bullish level. It's pushing above. Reclaim of 05 was kind of the squeeze trigger. We knew that. We kind of got tricked on it. It reclaimed, and then it wicked back below it. Got me out of my position earlier, and then now it's, of course, up, whatever, 30 points off that level, 32. So this little wick right here tricked me. This little small wick right here. Pushed above, reclaimed, pulled back, pushed back above, and then pulled back again. I closed my position on the pushback below, and then it ripped higher. What's wrong with me? She tricked me. She's a dirty girl. There's your 021 you just watched. Yeah. It's okay, though. Let's wait for the next one. There'll be another setup. Just hopefully it wins. I mean, the next level I really have is up there all the way up to 212s. I mean, quite a ways up there. Previous day high, what? 167, maybe? Is that the previous day high? I think so. Oh, no. Wait. What day was that? Yeah. So, yeah, previous day high all the way up here. $166 on the micros. Looks like that's what it wants. Pivot 104, yeah. I have it up there as well. All right, here we go. Less than a minute. She's ripping. Hmm. 20 is what? Let's see if it just launches. Trying. She's a trying to go. All right. Are my headphones even on? I was trying to listen to some music, but they just cut off. Let me click on something different. Ah, now I hear it. Ripping higher here. Room, you're looking 08, 088, 085. Very bullish. We're just sitting here watching. Not much to do. Just sitting here watching. There's literally nothing to do here. Yeah, you should be able to trade it now. It's 2 minutes after. Little pullback now, finally. Yes, tap 44.75 there. No trade, 19,100 test and retrace. Yeah, maybe. It's looking very methodical to the upside full time. Very methodical. I mean, it's moving up, but not like super fast. It's just kind of grinding, right? Really kind of grindy. 5 minute. I'll try a little eval bounce here. Just playing off that 50 level. All right, we got 2 minis there. We made some money. A little eval bounce. Up 14.96 on that eval. That Bulenox. Try to get a little runner going there, but couldn't. Jumping back in long there. Just got my stop at the swing low. Eval only. Look for the run into the 90. I probably could target like the whole number here. Like 103 maybe. Oh, what happened? It's going to target the 103. If we get above 90, I'll go stop to break even. Tap that 90, so I'm going to go stop to break even there. Next push through. Next push should get you through 90 here. Pivot point up there, 104. 107 on my chart, but someone else said there was 104, so... I'm going to go ahead and lock some in here. Locking in 10 points. We're about 10 points from price. Let's see if we can just push on through there. Fade for 30 minutes. What a piper. Thing is, I really could just leave my stop down here. I think this thing goes. Probably would be the smartest idea. Come on, ES is double topping there at the 45. Back above this wick here, I will go ahead and move the stop up more. I'll move it up then because I expect it to just expand above that wick. All right, I'm going to lock some in here now. I mean, why does it not go? It should go there. Should just go there. Really running into some 90 drama. Just running into it there. There we go. No trades. You're just waiting for this point. Let's see if we get something. Yeah, there's not much Yoma to do. We're just messing with the eval right now. Up $2,226 on that one. We're up $1,937 on this one. And then this other funded account over here. The only funded trade that I took right at open, up $415 on the SPY funded futures. We do have to get this to $2,700 to get to pay out, so we need another $1,000 to be able to take out $1,200, and we'll still have $1,500 in drawdown even after we take the payout. So another $1,000 on that one, we'll be able to get the payout. But this is the other eval. We blew this one in the Asia, and then yeah, you can see that there, and no trades on the fundeds at all. Didn't activate these apexes that I passed yet either. We'll do that today or maybe for Monday. Might save those for Monday. 1900 Tesla, see what it does now. Yeah, we'll see, Yoma. They banned shorting. Just got the memo. I actually took a short that paid earlier. Paid what, 12, 13 points? Right here. I took the short, I think it was right here. Yeah. Right at that 19K level. I mean, you know, paid a few points. Not anything great, but some. First pullback here off that pivot point at the 107. ES pushed up there 54.49, kind of pulling back again as well. Oh, thank you, Oma. Appreciate you. There's a red bar. There's a red bar, Jonathan. Nice little pullback here. No SMT here. Your long room. Good luck, sir. I'd like to see the pullback into the 45 area, to be honest. Withdraw your money and end it at My Funded Futures after 25K. Oh, yeah. I would never leave that much money in there. Especially not My Funded Futures. They move you to live after a certain amount of money. I don't remember what it was, but I do know that. I mean, we might get a little 1 minute. I mean, this is a tough one because, like, we're so high up. We didn't really sweep liquidity on the way down. Not much. We need to run that 45 area, 44 area. Are we just so bullish that this is just going to be like that FU setup? Like a balls, volume imbalance, the volume imbalance? Yeah. Like a boss. $106. I don't know. We get more upside or a true reversal. I have no idea. I hate weeks. But we did just pull back here. We didn't really sweep liquidity though. I would like to have seen a sweep down into the 45s. Really the 45 area. Could short this here. Could short from here. But this is probably like a B, regular B setup on the 1 minute. Maybe even C. I mean, is it worth... Stop's relatively small. I mean, it's about 20 point. You can run with about a 20 point stop on it. Looking at this here, but I wanted to see us kind of sweep this level. There's just no sweep here. New 5-minute candle there. Let's see if it pulls back or not. I mean, stop to break even's relatively short. About 10:30 is when traders that a good profit overnight open, sell, and take profit. Yeah, it could be. Dun, 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 dun. You hate the commercials? Straight up. Your favorite. Straight up. To be fair, the commercial is only 22 or 24 minutes apart. They're pretty tame. I'm trying to decide if I want to take this unfunded if it closes above. I'm undecided at this point. We are so bullish, but we're so high up. I'm not sure. If I do take it, it'll be 3 micros. But doesn't look like we're getting it anyway. There's not enough momentum, to be honest. 15-minute gap is wider than your ex's snatch. Nice. Trader Oracle. I almost feel like the short into the 50 makes more sense. Short if the 30-minute goes red. I don't know. I don't use the 30-minute chart typically, so couldn't give you much information on that. But I just almost feel like if we weren't so bullish, I think it makes more sense to short into the 45. But we are super bullish here. Pulling back here now. Decent little pullback here now. Yeah, Tech T, that pivot's paying, right? Still not a deep enough pullback here. I mean, it is a higher low, but I kind of want to jump in now, to be honest, but yeah, Room, that's what I was just saying. I like this momentum here. I like the ES reclaimed 45. Kind of want to jump in long. But the problem with it is it could dump. You might get an SMT here. Look at that close. I kind of wanted to get long here off this momentum down here at 70s, but just couldn't do it. Dirty close, dirty close. You think you're loading Google? ES pushing up there, 55s. Kind of holding up there at that gap. Or the pivot, not the gap. Holding that 100 level there. Pushing up. There's the rip higher off that 100 retest. 120s immediately. Yeah, that dirty close there. I would have taken this if we didn't get that dirty close. Like that dirty close, sometimes it will rip lower on like that kind of a close. So I couldn't take it there. Just put in one red bar on the 5 minute, a single red bar, and this ripped higher. When is the Beige Book of World Banks GDP comes out? I don't know. Beige Book of World Banks. Let me see. It's not today. So at least we know it's not today because I don't see it on there at all. That's a 4-hour high it hit just now. Indeed. 165. Look at that 4-hour candle. Insanity. Tapped into that gap on the 4-hour. Boom. Rippage. Initial balance sets in 6 minutes. Trump needs to start yapping. I don't know. But when there's almost no setup, it's straight up. Yeah. That's the thing, Trev, is like, you got to keep yourself from doing that and just, you know, try to find a spot that makes sense and just take it. Like right here, we're building a little bull flag. A small one, but it's there. Only guy on the planet that got too long stopped out. I might long that 107 area. I mean, you have a hard stop at 100. Rip it up. Come on. No. Rip it up. Come on, give it back to my entry. Oh, dang it. It would not let me change it. Let me make sure that got me out of those trade. All right, it did. Might have should have waited for the test of the 100 there. Tried to move it down to give it more room. Now it's doing me dirty. Pulled back to the 96. I don't think I would have gave it that much room. Oh, let's go, Tech Team. Hopefully you can get that money back. Well, that's dirty. The idea was right. Should have waited for another moment there. It's down $200 on those accounts right now. 215, 220. What the hell? Why did it copy my Take Profit Trader account? I took that account off this morning. Oh, come on. Don't give me that. You gotta be kidding me. It literally copied my Take Profit Trader account. I swear I took that off this morning. It did not copy the Bulenox account. Yeah, I didn't copy the Bulenox. That's rude. 6K payout locked in for Tick Tick. Let's go, Francis. Yes, pushing up here, 68. No, Sarati, that was apparently my fault. I did not take it. I guess I didn't take it off. I took it off on one of the copy traders, not the other. So, gonna have to try to find a spot to get that back. I guess. $200, Joseph. $220. I mean, the problem is I requested a payout already on that for the daily. So if it, you know, they'll deny it if I don't get the money back in there. So let's go, Robert. Nice job. Retire my grandchildren by noon? Nah. Nah. There's 1030. Just more annoyance than anything. Initial balance set here. Kind of rejecting off that 40 level there. ES holding up there at the 68. Yeah. It didn't. It did Jonathan, but it's my fault, apparently. It's all right. It's not that big a deal. I mean, like if it didn't, even if they deny it, we'll just get it. Either get it back today, or we don't. They deny it. We'll get it back tomorrow. Whatever. Dun, 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 dun. Kill one, marry one, kiss one. I ain't kissing none of them. Push above here. Initial balance. See how it closes. Algo's buying every dip. Looks like something like that. I got a new bike. Nice. Can we get back above the 50 here? I think we can kind of get a little squeeze going. Dang it. All right, did I get it back there? I can't believe I did that. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe I did that, guys. Oh. So so I took the take profit trader off. And then I took another trade to try to get the 200 back. I got close. And I put the Bulenox on. And so now I'm still down 220 on this one. And we're almost break even on that one. And I didn't copy that take profit account. Oh, goodness. Oops. Oops. Oh goodness, oh goodness. I guess we may not find, I don't know. I'll wait for that take profit one individually, I guess. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that. I took the initial balance retest there. Just even though it wasn't that clean, I took it right here. And I just took it off for 10 points, even though I would have hit the 20. My target was 163 for the 20. God dang it. Yeah, yesterday's high right there. Buley found out it was using their secret 10K account code. They disabled it. Uh-oh. You were caught, Black Beauty. Caught. Red-handed with your hand in the cookie jar. This thing's still pushing. Still going. This thing is just running to the moon here. And this thing is just ripping. Yeah, the problem is it'll pull back on you, and as soon as you throw in a long, you know, it'll pull back on you and wreck you. Shorts are missing like Husk Wallet. Yeah. $250. Let's go. If we lose initial balance, I might try to short here into this imbalance at 125. If we lose initial balance. They said that we like longs here. I mean, I don't hate longs. Obviously, we've been longs all day, but like we've ran the buy side now, so it's kind of like, can it continue higher? Yep, it can. Will it? I don't know. You long 104, took first TP at 174. Nice job. Oh. Little failed pivot there. Man, I really should short here, to be honest. Right at 50. Custom ICT badging. Let's go. Peter said, yep, let's do it. Peter's all over it. All right, shorting here on the Take Profit Pro account. Gonna go break even at 142 because that's initial balance low or high. Oh, wow. Wicked right up and stopped us out. All right, we tried. 5-minute Harami. Yeah, I guess it depends on which chart you're on. That thing is... Yeah, it is, actually. We get through the initial balance there, then I think we go down pretty heavy, but... Tom Sabo, 1 micro short. Where are you? What up? Oh, man. I just exited that like right when that shit happened. Holy cow. I literally exited that right before that happened. What up, Pine Tree? So now I only need $30. Man, why did I exit that? I should have just put the stop at break even. I need $30 to get back to where I was. Just get a job. Dang, I exited that right when it happened. Can't believe I did that and then that spiked down like that. That was dirty. Took 8 points right before it would go. Oh, goodness. Come on. Oh, that sucks, Robert. Well, rip it lower here. Yeah, I've been paying attention to how's the trading going. It's going okay, but I'm trying to fight back on a take private trader daily payout that I had locked, and then I accidentally traded the account. So, whew, I got it back. All right, we got it back. We're up $5. Oh, we're up 195 on the Bulenox, and we're basically break even on these, down 20-30 bucks. Had to fight back. All right, we got it back. Ooh, 50 touch here. I like this 50 touch. Damn, am I going to miss it? Am I going to miss this 50 touch? I'm going to try this 50 touch, guys. Am I? Well. All right, I'm in. Looking for 10 points here. Or I might get stopped. Come on, rip it up. Don't do me dirty here. I got stopped out. All right, back down 230. I think I'll be done on those accounts for today. Did I get a bad feel on that? How many points did that go down so far? It's only down 6 points. I must have got a bad feel on that. Yeah, what was it, 94? Yeah, dang it. I mismanaged that trade. It didn't even give us 6 points of drawdown there. And somehow I got stopped out. Somehow I got stopped out there. Don't know why I did that. God darn it. I'm annoyed by that because oh Man, why did I mismanage that 50 touch? God, how did I do that? I don't know what I got filled at. I had my stop at 10 points hard. So I'm guessing I must have been filled up here. Stopped me out and then went. This would have been perfect trade if I'd have got my feel correct. I mismanaged that. It puts me in a tough spot where I'm down 220 on those accounts. 220, 230, which is not a big deal. We could take one more trade, or we could just call it. Right? We can enter one more, or we could just call it. Don't want to like dig too deep of a hole, you know? Yeah, I thought about longing this on this close here, but the problem was we were so close to this, I just didn't. I mean, the long was down here. I took the long in the right spot. I just let me look at my orders there. So I got filled at 97. It says, and I should have been filled at 94. So my stop was at 87. So literally just ticked me out and went. It's crazy. Yeah, it did give me the 50 bounce and I took it. I hate weeks, but I think I got in too late and I needed to make it another. I needed to make it another few points on the stop there. That's where having a 10-point stop makes it kind of tough. So, boom, 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 boom. It's my fate. Kind of a failed pivot there. So that bearish Harami ended up paying right there in spades very nicely. Very, very nicely. Holding up there at that pivot, 107. A bearish Harami, I hate weeks. It's on the 5-minute. That candle there. It's where the body closes inside the body, but the wick is above or below the high or the low. So then you would target the low there of the previous candle. Look for a spot to maybe find an entry. We'll see. Retesting the initial balance from the bottom now on the ES here. See if it pops it or not. Yeah, I agree. I hate weeks. After sweeping the key level of liquidity to the upside there. Yes, working its way back above 54.69 here. Let's see if the ES makes a new high here or not. Short here at minute 56. Okay, good luck. Or are we going to push back above the highs again? Here's the question. I don't really know. Yes, back above the initial balance high right now. Looking pretty strong here, but so let's just wait and see here. See if the ES makes a new high or not. Got 2 minutes here until the top of the hour, 2.5 minutes. Is the top of the hour going to take us down or up? I don't know. Husk on. He was here, John, but he's traveling home today, so. Traveling home, so he's driving right now, probably, somewhere 5-6 hours down the road. Something like that. Yeah, let's see if we can get a run down here into the 110s. What do we got? A minute here until the top of the hour. I want to see it dump at the top of the hour here. Push down into that 110 area. Got a little support down there. Maybe we can look for longs out of that area. See if it can run lower here. 40 seconds until the top of the hour. $15 seconds. All right, here we go. Let's see what it does. Top of the hour there. Can't really do anything. Just holding up there. This time with the wallet. Yeah, he has the wallet with him. Got the old wallet with him. 11 a.m. didn't do anything there. I'm going to take a little break, guys. I'll be right back. Give me about 5 minutes to use the restroom. All right, we're back. We're back. Ripper. Wow. Look at that ripper. Yeah, I sprayed room. I didn't poop. Wow. What's going on here? What is going on here, guys? What in the world is going on here? Goodness. Nutty playing Amish songs again. What is going on here? That was huge. Like, looked like we had a bearish SMT here. And then it just ripped. Just ripped to the upside there. Tummy achy? Nah, tummy's good. I had to pee. Just had to pee, guy. Little gap here. Oh, you're talking about your anxiety? Nah, there's no anxiety. Not much going on. Mm-hmm. 5 minute just ripped right back. I mean, it just ripped up. Look at her go. Yeah, Alfred. Sadly, I've lost on some longs. I mean, I lost on this long here. Kind of annoyed about that one. That should have been a win. I should have been done for the day. But I did not put my stop where it needed to be. It should be 10 points below the... No matter the entry, it still needs to be 10 points below here. And I did not have it there. I had it about 7 points. And it literally just kind of one-ticked me there. One-ticked me. Pushing up again here. Nice, have a nice bull flag there. He had a little 1 minute in there too. I didn't even notice it. I think a 30-second was in there too. I might stab one more trade long here. If we can get a pullback into the 150, you got initial balance low, you got the 50 level. Obviously the 9's up at 158, but maybe we could look at that 150 for an entry. We shall see. You fubbed a couple eval trades. Man, I know. This was funded trades that I flubbed. It's okay. It happens. You have some days like that. Keep the losses relatively small. That's all. 170 to pay out and you can't pull the trigger. Yeah. Yeah, still holding up below the 75 there. Testing it now again for like the 5th time. Popping through now. Pivot point and a key level there at 75. So pushing higher, 54.77 there on the ES. Nasdaq obviously moving higher as well. Nice job, Curd. Way to call it while you're ahead. There she goes, 190 on deck here. Just blasting through there. Yes, making a new high as well. Look at her go, 200s. ES up to 54.83, just blasting off. Yeah, Trev, I'm trying to work with a 10-point stop. It's been very difficult. 40 ticks. I've had to move it a couple times on the fundeds. Just going up. I mean, nothing to do here. Just wait and watch. I mean, gotta have some sort of a setup to get in, so. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, we traded the PAs, Trev. We're down 428 right now. I took one more loss off that 50 level. You know, I took that. I don't know, just I shorted here, was in profit. I went to the restroom. I left my stop at 10 points. I took the short based off an SMT. I was targeting 112. And so obviously I shorted here at 137, looking for 25 points to the 112, and we got down to 120. I probably would have moved my stop to break even, but by the time I came back, we were already at the stop. Sometimes just setting a target and walking away is better than watching the trade, even though it was a loss and we were up 19 points. You know, I probably would have moved the stop into profit if I was here, but that's also a detriment sometimes, you know. That's a detriment sometimes. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, you know, $400. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not that big a deal. We're still up $1,400, almost $1,500 on them overall. And this Bulenox is only down 200 because it didn't take the first trade. And then obviously we're break even on the good old Take Profit Pro. At least we got that back. That's positive. I become your prop firm. Do we think this holds? Does this hold? Yeah, it looks like it's holding. She's a holding. 5% of profit. I'm too poor for all that. I can't give you 300K. Come on, man. I'm poor. We got no cashola. This is Account Smasher PA, very spready. Yeah. I don't even have 25K ICT. I don't even have it. Wow, are we going here? It's 255s. We're just going to rip up there. Profit in Hungarian pesos. Oh. Only USD. Yeah. It's getting some consolidation here up here at this level. All right, I'm going to try one more stab up here at the 190 area. Stop at 180. This will be the last trade for the day. We're going to be down $635, or we'll be up, or we'll be basically break even. Coles Cash. Coles Cash I can afford. So normally I'd target 20 points, but I think I'll probably go for... Yeah, I guess we'll just go for 20. Again, this will either get us like break even or we'll be down $600. I may actually move this up to like 220 to see if we can get some profit out of it. The Monopoly money is good too. We can do that. We're good with the Monopoly money. We'll be longing bottom of the range if we get tagged in. You know, hoping bottom of the range holds. If it doesn't, then we'll just get stopped. And we lose our profit from yesterday, basically. So let's see if we get tagged in here. All right, tagged in. I'm going to move my target up to the 20s. It may not matter, but we want to get back above. Why did it say that twice? I guess it said that twice. It said order field twice. I don't know why it said that. All right, just wrecked us. So down $631. That will be it on those accounts. We are not trading those again. Down 410 on the Bulenox, 631 on those. No more trades. No more trades. Pull back right there into the 180s. We are at like a pulling back there, 176 at a trend line. So testing that 9 EMA from the bottom there. Try this on this eval here. I'm going to target down here. See if we get this pushed down here. Close back above, we'll take it off. Boom, boom, boom. Dave, we're red. Down 600 and something dollars. 634, 635. It's going to average into this. I'm okay with getting up to like, you know, maybe up to like 15 micros or something. One, two, three, four, five, six. Let's see if it can go down here. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Still got to put a few more on here. There's one target. That will be the break-even stop. We're still in 6, 7, 8. We're in 4. Could probably cover another 2 here. 1 here. Down to 3. Let's see if we get one runner down to here. Just about blown. No, that sucks. Bounce area here. We'll see if it gets through there. If it does, great. If it doesn't, that's okay. About $700 away from passing this one. Oh, that sucks, Kid Poker. You did get back to your entry last night, didn't you? Yes, push below the 75 there. Kind of tested that 73 area. Got a little more room down here, it seems like. Initial balance high down there, 142. May 230. Yeah, I was thinking I saw when I got up this morning that at 4 a.m. it went back down below your entry. Yeah, you let the trade go 300 points against you. Yeah, that sucks, but kind of thought it would at least come back to where you wanted it to, though. Back to that 50 EMA there. Nice little bounce off of it there. Oh, you went right before open, you went short? Yeah, that sucks. Trying to see if we can get this continue push lower. If the ES reclaims 75 here, then we're probably in trouble on the short. We're down to 1 micro here, though, off our 10 entry, so it's okay. Yeah, Kid Poker. I mean, that's why, like I said, I never pay attention to the news because it doesn't really matter. What? 27 points. I'm actually just going to move my stop. Risk $55. Risk a little bit here. Not even really risking 25 because if we kind of close back above this inversion, I'll just get out. But we'll risk a little bit there. Yeah, it could be one of those days, Kid Poker. It could be. Beautiful trend line on the 2 minutes. Yeah, I was watching the 5 minute too. The 5 minute kind of broke, but it's not clean. Well, we actually got a little bit of room to the 5 minute, really, to be honest. 135s maybe. $135s maybe. Probably should take profit at 135s to be honest. There's 135, testing that trend line there. I'm thinking I'm gonna just let's see if it closes below, then that would give me extra confidence. But let me look at that other chart, see where the trauma is. We're below trauma. Big bounce off that trend line there. Big sort of rejection off of that trend line there. Probably could just cover here, but we'll see. Let's see. Gonna wait, see if we get another push down. Probably, you know what? I think I'm gonna take the profit at the pivot point, 107. Front run it right a point or two here. It's kind of annoying when you you hammer these eval trades and then it feels like every trade that you hit on your funded, just like you're instantly in drawdown and you're wrong. So it happened. You have days like that, right? On days like that, you just got to recognize it and keep the losses within reason. We're down $630 today. It's not. We made 600 yesterday, so you're looking at 1 day of profit. It sucks, but it's fine. Room is long. I think a long down off that 100 level probably makes sense. We bounced off that 90 pretty hard earlier. I was originally going to target like 97, but actually, you know what? Maybe, I don't know. I still think we get to 97, but where's that first bridge at? Yeah, actually 121, 122. Is that where we hit? No, we didn't get there yet. There's a level of support there at 122 as well on the 5-minute. But below that, 078, 080 basically. But the ES or the Nasdaq is not closed below on that 5-minute yet. Really need it to close down here at the 135s. You believe you're funded last night, logged in today, and reset my combine and hit $1,500. Yeah, nice, Dustin. That happens. 20 plus PA accounts for free to trade them. Evals, no problem. Paper. A TradingView paper account is over 2 millions. Nice. Yeah, BNC, you got to be willing to. I kind of tell this to Husk. You have to be willing to trade those funded accounts and be willing to lose them, you know, sometimes. But give yourself a daily loss limit, whether it's 200, 400, 600, whatever it is. And when you hit that number, just stop. Just stop. Two minutes left on this 5-minute candle. Still is not closed. It's not below that trend yet. It could hold this trend and rip. I don't know. $150. What's the line in the sand on that, really? Like 160. Yeah, exactly, Texie. Know when to stop. When you're down, when you're red, right? I probably could have avoided that last trade. I'll go back and look after the stream is over and think about it. And think about the last trade that I took here. Technically, we had already tested this once and got the bounce out of there for 10 points or so. 15 points. So the second test is not the best test. I probably should have waited. And then the short might have been the better play, obviously, in hindsight, right? In hindsight. I am probably going to flip long here. Into 175. I'm going to flip long here. No. Hey, Sydney Mirza Pala, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. We had a 5-minute Harami here, so that's why I'm targeting the 175 area. Really probably in a little heavier than I should be on this Harami considering the stop, but that's okay. I can scale out of it here if I want to. Down to 6. Just wanted to reduce my risk here a little bit. Four. ES is at a pivot point here. What up, Sinan? How you doing? I'm going to take one more off there just to reduce risk. Want to see it go, but it's kind of holding up here. ES is at a pivot point too. Down to 4. I'm going to take one more off too. It's not really going just yet, so I want to see a little bit of a boner candle here. Dun, 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 dun. We'll see. You're looking at Euro? Nice. No, these are micros, Marcin. These are micros. This push, I need this push to get me. There we go. Now I feel okay about it. 175 is the target there on that Harami. All right, stop to break even. And now I'm just going to kind of see how far it can go since our stop's at break even here. I don't know if we make another high here. We might. We might. I don't know that we do. Looks like a head and shoulders. Yeah, I mean, it still could be, Marcin, right? I mean, like, still could be. That would be a shoulder. There's the head. This will be the other one. Potentially. Looks like it might want to go, but kind of tapping that imbalance and pulling back. That previous inversion. Boom, ba, boom, boom, boom. Okay, get through that 190 level there. We go to the moon here. I actually can go to 250s. If we get through that 190 here, I would probably think we see 250 here. Push through the 190, get through that 200. We push into the 250 fairly quickly. Not the reaction you want if you want it to get through there. 30 points. Ooh, Kid Poker, that's tough. Should probably move my stop back to here. It's only 28 points, $55. $56. Let's do it. Maybe we can add into this actually. But let's see what happens. Only down 300 points. Oof, kid poker. Ouch. Ouchie. Oh, did they take the money out of my take profit accounts? I think they might have just taken it out. Okay, they did. Nice. So they did take the money out of my take profit account, so we can't look for a trade for those maybe in the afternoon. That's a pretty nice death candle there. Pretty nice. Death candle. I'm going to add a couple more here, I think. Same stop. This really could be like Marcin said, a little head and shoulders. Maybe push it back down into that 90 area. We'll see. Let's see here. Into micros. All right, we're in 3 now. Looks like it just doesn't want to hold. Let's see if it wants to hold. Wanted to take me out of some of these pretty quickly here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can it rip? Okay. I just realized that stop. Why is that stop so huge? $400? Is it? Did I do the math wrong? It's 37 points. Did that say $400? Maybe it did. I don't know. Oh, you know what? We did break the... Well, sort of. All right. Oh, darn it. This is kind of the line in the sand over here. I'm watching this over here to see. Ooh, there's a ripper. See if the runner's going. Appreciate you, Predator. You too. See if we get this continued ripped up here. We're about $500 away from passing this account. Yes, pushing back up to the 54.75 there. How goes our whack? Yeah. Trump tweet. Seems reasonable. Seems reasonable. Touch grass, that's right. Coming up on noon here in 10 minutes. We are in the macro here. Kind of wait here and see. I think we rerun this wick here a large portion of the time. Kind of consider that like a news wick. Really want to see, we kind of printed, no, there's no inside bar. Potential inside bar there on the 5 minute if it holds where it is now. Lost back all your profits? That sucks for him. I'll probably go stop to break even at the sweep of that wick. All right, now I think I'm going to put the stop in at break even here. Want to see it continue to go here. Breakout above 200. We should see a nice potential Hulk smash green boner candle here. See if we can get it. We talk about these dirty closes all the time. When it closes like this, it will either continue and smash through there, or these are the type of closes where it will turn back down. But let's see if it's the other. ES breaking out here above 75. I like it. All the way up to 78, 79 area there. Looking for that 255 push here. Need about 455 to pass this account. Obviously not going to get it on this trade, but don't even have to really get it today. We'll see what happens. Up 1,500 in 5 days and blam. Yeah, that's what, blowing on the 5th. Yeah, Kid Poker, that happens. There's the Hulk Smash boner candle we were looking for. Should continue here. Not really a whole lot to the left really holding us down here, in my opinion. So we'll see. Little false breakdown there on the 5 minute. Yes, approaching the highs here. Let's see if it double tops or if it pops through there. Nasdaq popped through there. See what the ES can do. Don't want an SMT at the high here. You want it to continue. You want it to continue here. ES still has not broken the high there. High at the 84.50. It double topped up there at the 84.50 actually. Needs to break through there to continue up. Like for this to touch that 250 in the next 5 to 10 minutes would be nice. Not a good. Yeah, today wasn't that great for me either, Coper. I probably should have chose to trade micros after the first or second trade lost. But like, you just have to accept it and move on, right? Not that big a deal at the end of the day. It's just a single day. Didn't blow anything up. We just accept it and move on. Not a big deal. Maybe we can lock in a daily payout on the Take Profit Trader accounts. And that'll make me feel better. Maybe we can find a couple of $250 trades on those, and we'll feel better about it, right? When you lock in the daily payout, you know, feels better. Yeah, I got a little runner going here, ICT. Little runner going, targeting that 255 up there. Could maybe considering adding into this right here, to be honest with you, on this pullback. Do we do it? I don't know. That's a pretty big death candle. Let's go out and invest. Nice job. Invest. We're red today on 5 funded accounts. Actually, 6. $631 on 5 funded accounts, and then we're down $400 on 1, and we're green on the CVAL, and 1 more funded account. We're up $400. Nice bounce there. Turns green. I'm going to go ahead and add. We're just going to look for just a scalp. Back into the 95s. It's like around 10 points. Probably should have added off the 50, but that's all right. We'll see how she plays. You're on the verge of blowing the 150K Topstep combine. Yeah. 50 EMA is king. It is doing nice. Short 3 micros. Let's go. 212. I mean, I think it's okay. I think it's all right. I mean, we're certainly looking, if we kind of close below 170 here, that would kind of be our sign that we're probably going to sweep back into the 150, but we'll see what happens. So far, holding up. Five minutes breaking down. Lose kind of that 150 area. Dun, 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 dun. I'm going to add here. Just trying to work my way out of this trade. Came so close there. All right, we were able to get out of that for break even. Hit your daily limit. Yeah. Yeah, well, Serrati, it just depends, right? It just depends. Took two, set 20-point stop. Yeah, let's go. You check back at 3. Peter's going to walk away. I mean, I like that the 5-minute close back below. I really do. I like a little push down into the 150 area for sure. Well, we actually hit that area. We get through that 150 area. Next level down is 121, 122. I could maybe take a stop. I could short here. And then look for, let me add into it, keep like a 30-point stop-ish. Get that lunchtime reversal here, probably. Again, 150 is the support there on the 5 minutes. Trying to see if it can push through here. Get through that 150, we should see a little bit of an elevator down into the 142 area. A little push lower there. Bounced here several times today, so got to be careful. I want to give it too much room. Holding that trend line so far. What up, Futures Floor? How you doing? Yeah, she got the 250s, maybe. I mean, she might want it. I don't know. So let's see here. Tap that 150 area again. I mean, we bounced here, earlier? 1, 2, 3. Maybe this third, fourth time's the charm on the push through. We'll see. Only time will tell. Yes, bouncing off the 69 there. Recovery of the 75. We could squeeze again. What in the hell? Guys, I did not even... How did I get in 10? I had no idea I was in 10. I had no idea I was in 10 micros. I thought I was in 2 micros. I would have already taken this off. I had no idea. My mistake. Yeah, I had no idea I was in 10 micros there. I would have taken that off on this push down, or at least went break even. I tried to let it get to my target there, but it just didn't want to do it. At least the first one. Yeah, it'll probably go now. Yeah, it's the old age Amelia for sure. Oops. What up, Amelia? Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I would not have been in there with 10 micros. I didn't. I've been not been doing that all day. Occasionally on something I'm confident in. That's not one that I was confident in. So, if anything, I should probably be looking for longs here, you know? Could flush here. Let's wait until we get through that initial balance low there, or high. Kind of just ranging, though. Well, let's look for five micro 10-point scalps. That's what we need to pass. Five micro 10-point scalps. We'll try one right now. At 158, I'm going to go break even. Come on, you dirty dog. That's so... Look at that. So dirty. Man, that's so dirty there. So dirty. That's dirty. This is about as dirty as it gets there. One ticked me. Yeah. If we lose 142, I might short it, but we'll see. How would you get Apex tax form? It's on the website. Well, actually, you should have gotten an email. Check your junk folder. You should have gotten an email from them in your junk folder. ES holding up there at the 68. It's kind of what's getting us. If we get through that initial balance there, 69, 68, then we should be able to get a... I'm thinking an elevator's coming. That's why I moved my target down. I think we may elevator into these lows if we just get through this area of consolidation here. So if it doesn't happen, it's okay. Kind of going against my normal thought process here. Normally I would not short into initial balance. I'd wait for us to close below it. So we might average into this a little more. This thing might just rip higher. Yes, I mean, Nasdaq's still just holding that 150 area. 185. Kind of the line in the sand. 190. I don't love the ES is fighting above that 75. This may end up being a $600 or $700 loss at the end of the day. We'll see. Going to kind of need this 190 area to hold up. We're at 9. Might have to kill this. Can we get a reaction off this level? So far, not. Need a bearish reaction here. That's what we need. What in the world? Invest? Yeah, very aggressively. It's fine. What we'll do is we'll close this if we get above here. We shall close it once we get to this invalidation spot. And then we'll go long, long, long. All right. I'm gonna wait for it to retest the 200. I'm gonna add. Well, that won't do it. Yeah, I got a little something back on it. She is going. She is going. Yeah, normally I would never short in this spot. I mean, I even said this is where I probably should be looking for a long, but I just got the idea that I thought this was going to break. It just didn't. Just didn't do it. You would think that maybe we got to push back into the whole number here. Might try a little scalp short. And just to stop at the highs. I don't know, just think it would retest this whole number. But it may not. Just taking a shot. All right, I'm out. It's kind of the idea. I was like, it'll retest the whole number. It probably will now. It probably will now that we're out. Probably didn't give that trade enough time to work, to be honest, but I don't know. I just didn't want to give back any more there. Breaking out here. Kind of already hit that high there. Need a little more of a pullback here. A little more of something. That sucks, Kid Poker. All right, let's jump in. ES up to the 87, 88 area. Watch now that I long, it'll pull back into the 200 like I wanted. Boom, 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 boom. Nice job, Mad Moxie. Yeah, probably should be a little more patient with it, but hey, sometimes you just go. All right, now there's the pullback. You know how long it takes for Apex to activate P accounts? Usually this less than a day. I mean, usually like a few hours, not even an hour, something like that. They may have been like swamped though with everything that was going on with the 90% stuff. I've not signed mine yet or activated mine. I need to. Little consolidation here. $230 field. Let's go. Nice job. Just watching, guys. We're in this spot, but I don't love it. Don't hate it. I mean, we realized that we could get a pullback into the whole number, right? All right, we're going to need a bounce here. Probably 190 we'll get out. Something like that. Needs to get me out of the first set of 10 there. I'm down to just 10 here, getting out. I don't want to give up too much profits. If it can go, we'll still make money, but I'm just going to kill it there. Boom, 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 boom. Couple handle. Yeah, kind of looks like that. There you go. Back to where we kind of started from today, up about 1,500 on this account, down about up about 1,400. is that? $183. We do have a 5-minute bearish harami here. I just noticed it. Okay. That might have just did something crazy to my account. That's just fucking insane. What is it doing? It would not let me stop out. That's crazy. Okay. I guess we blew that one. Or hit the daily loss limit. Wow. That was not good. What a time not to have a stop loss on there, huh? Yes, pushed up there 92. Where did it go? 95s almost. I think we got something similar a couple of days ago, didn't we? Or was it yesterday? We had something similar. Yes, pushing back into the 54.93 here. See if we can test the 97s. '93 was the next level up. Good thing we were on an eval there. Four 90s there on the ES, holding up. Gonna probably go back up and rerun that wick up there. See if we can push through there. I got that sell side up there, 255s. Tapped into that 250 kind of directly there almost. You get back above that 96 area there on the ES, or 95, we probably squeeze into the whole number. 5,500 maybe. Testing that 93 level now. Nasdaq pushing there. Jumping in long on the pro account here, trying to get 250 bucks on ES. See if we can get it. Stops at break even. Should be able to get 255 or whatever for a daily payout here if we hit the target up there at 96.75 without getting stopped. Want to just see the push up here. If we can hit the daily payout here, it'll make us feel a lot better about our day. Let's go. Let's go. Test the volume profile on, works good for the 5-minute charts. Nice. So just following that momentum there, $257, hit the daily payout there for the Take Private Pro account again on that one. We got one more that we've not traded. Or actually we did trade, we're up $5 or something, but. So back to another daily payout there. I took that on the ES because, I don't know, I felt like the ES was a little cleaner there, but could have done it on the Nasdaq too, I guess, either way. Nice job, Luke. Yeah, it really could, Brad. It really, really could. There's the run through the 255 there on both, on the NQ and the M and Q. Yeah, kind of sad about this account, but at the same time, I mean, it is what it is. When you go heavy size and you don't put a stop in, sometimes you're going to get rips against you like that. So, and then obviously I turned back around on this wick and it just pulled back and stopped me out. It is what it is. At the end of the day, it's only an eval. Yes, a relatively expensive eval, but it's just an eval. Bulenox 90% off, guys. 91% off is still going on through the end of the month. Apex is 90% off, does end today. So if you guys want to pick up an account, 90% off from Apex, that does end today. 30% off, no activation fee, Take Profit Trader, and $84 all in on a 50K starter account through My Funded Futures. Really good deal. Those are the big sales that are kind of going on right now. Tradeify, I think, is still 35% off. And TickTick is 35% off as well, I believe. So I think I'm going to call it there. So we blew this My Funded Futures account. We'll give you guys a quick rundown. Blew the My Funded Futures account. We are up $400 on this one. Got to get another $1,000 to get to pay out. This one is the one that's... What's going on? It's not letting me scroll. Okay, there we go. That one's the one we already took the payout on, and it's kind of blown. This one, 257, so locking in a daily payout, 250 bucks. Down up $2,000 on, I think we're up, we might be up only $1,500 on that Bulenox eval. Let me see. Take profit trader up $5, down $680 on the funded accounts, and up $1,851 on the one Bulenox account and the eval, and down $555 on the funded. So that sucks, Kofor. But I'll be back this afternoon, probably for Power Hour. So we'll see you guys then, and appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you next time.